saw us, it was Sunday. And on Sunday, they were only really allowed like 2 minutes, and they said time up, and then we said no. And they said, okay, we'll give you 5 more minutes. And so, of course, we really couldn't come to the nitty-gritty of things. But it was beautiful enough that they met us at the border and did the clearance and then handed us over to the consular officials in Amman. But again, I think we really are not the issue. I think the issue is the 11,000 Palestinians who are being held hostage in Israeli prisons. The irony of us being there was we're literally 10 kilometers from Gaza, you know. And so even as we left, we looked through the little holes in this bus that was corrugated because they wouldn't let us go into normal buses, was the fact that we're passing Gaza, and in the place where they held us, they had like the level of cruelty. They had this poster of Gaza like destroyed, and it said the new Gaza, and that was the first thing we saw every time when we woke up.
There were other aspects of differentiation, though. For example, Fatima and myself both were our hijab was forcibly removed off our head, when other Muslim women their hijabs were not removed off their head. Both of us were forced behind a screen, pushed against a wall, our head pushed against a wall, and completely stripped naked in front of IOF soldiers. This did not happen to other women. When they saw our passports, this is how they treated us as South Africans. When you were taken where the desks were, where you were interrogated and you were supposed to have your investigation before going to the prison in Ashdod port, there were a set of 18 Adala lawyers, Palestinian lawyers that were there to represent all 500 of us. Each of us were allocated 2 lawyers, and we had their names and their numbers written on our arms so we could contact them and ask for them. When we walked into that center, we saw them. South Africans were refused, outrightly refused. I sat there with lawyers on that table, and I said, I want my lawyer. That's my lawyer. And the immigration officer, the IOF soldier in front of me, and the immigration officer said to all of us, you are not allowed a lawyer. We will not allow you a lawyer. That is our human right. But all of us were denied that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to ask the media to get outside, and then we'll release the scheme. But before you go, there's a media toolkit. Can each of you please collect one? This is produced by the Solidarity in response to the distortions and disinformation campaign. You guys stay. Leave.
I'm so proud of you. Well done, well done. Very, very proud of you.
Okay. Let's wait until media has left.
You're going to go eat it now. Okay, let me ask my son. My
You'll bring him with you.
Okay, my cousin is here. Hey, how are you?
Anything you need to say.
No,